Today at shopdap.com, we're going to be going over installing a European intake manifold cover on a Mark 7 GTI. Okay, so before we get into installing this is a super easy install, but want to talk real briefly about it. This is a European part. European manifolds are slightly different than the US ones, so you're going to see some variation there. And as far as why you would do this, mostly just aesthetics, clean up the engine bay because the manifold's not super pretty, so people might want to add this to kind of clean things up and have a more factory look across the entire engine bay. With that said, let's get into our install. Okay, so here we are under the hood of our Mark 7. Here is our manifold cover. It's going to be mounted right here, and you probably could mount it without taking the engine cover off just so we can get a closer look. I'm going to pop this thing off just so we can get it out of the way. Now we look at this cover here. If we flip it over, you're going to see there's two mounting screws here, and then there's this that has a hook underneath. Now that hooks underneath the manifold right here. Now this, which is the set screw near here, would go somewhere in this area right here, but there isn't a place to put it like there is on this side of the manifold. So this one, it actually goes on, this sets in place under the manifold down low, and then this has to kind of sit free because there's nowhere to put it into the manifold itself. There is a spot back here further back, but it wouldn't mount in there. And what I found is actually this, even without that, actually will mount pretty sturdily and not have any issues where you feel like it's gonna come off or anything. So we're gonna go ahead and slide this in here and show you kind of where to get started. Now, once you have that part of the manifold popped in place, you can now get this stud that's right here into its grommet. And all you're gonna do is locate that and pop it on. It's super simple. And then we're gonna take this hook and kind of rotate it underneath the manifold. Now at this point, we're all mounted up, and you can give it kind of a quick tug and see this thing's not going anywhere, and it's all set in place. And we obviously have right here, the reason why we're using this one for our install video is because somebody whose name rhymes with Paul cut a box open and sliced the top of this manifold cover. With that said, we're all finished, and let's put on our engine cover. Now all we do is take this engine cover, mount it in place, and we're all set. Thank you so much for watching our European Mark 7 intake manifold cover install video. Remember, purchases for parts like this or any others help support videos just like this one. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more like it.